Whenever we posted anything related to Yamaha, there were few typical comments. R9 when, 10RS 700 when, Lander 250 when. But one bike from Yamaha had almost 50 plus comments. And Indians were very eager to have that in India. Now, Yamaha India has answered the call of the men in blue and launched the XSR 155 in India. Finally, late but better than never. The design is clearly inspired by the bigger sibling, the XSR 900. It is a retro modern bike and at a first glance it looks very pretty. But as you start looking closely, you might feel the design could have been better. For example, the design of the tiny 10-liter fuel tank, the exposed delta box frame, the exposed engine, the round headlight and tail light doesn't really add up to become a cohesive package. It doesn't tickle me. Now there are two official customization kits available on the XSR. One makes the bike look like a scrambler, one makes it look like a cafe racer. I personally like the cafe racer because it makes the bike look better. There are a few areas where the build quality doesn't quite feel premium. For example, there's a significant gap between the fuel tank and the ignition switch panel. So I fear that someday while removing the key, I might slip the key into that gap. Feature-wise, the Yamaha XSR 155 gets a round LCD instrument cluster with all the basic information and mobile connectivity via the Y Connect app. You can get features like call alerts, SMS alerts, email alerts, etc. Although I would say a brighter screen or a color TFT would have been better. This swapped horn and indicator switchgear is a bit confusing and I don't know why they add this. It's an ergonomic hindrance, especially in traffic. This is the same 155cc single-cylinder SOHC liquid-cooled engine last seen on the Yamaha R15, the MT15 and the Aerox 155. Performance-wise, the low end is punchy and the mid-range is good. After 7500 RPM, the vibration starts creeping in. Here's a quick look at the 0 to 60 km/h run on the Yamaha XSR 155. Now keep it in mind, the XSR just weighs 137 kgs. So the power to weight ratio is almost 134 HP per ton, which is a massive advantage over its competitors. That said, the 6-speed gearbox is slightly hard to shift, especially from first to second or first to neutral. And when it comes to overtaking, the XSR 155 responds instantly. Also, here's a look at the exhaust note of the XSR 155. The USD fork at the front and the monoshock at the rear are slightly on a firmer side, making the ride quality slightly harsh. The weight and the short wheelbase makes the bike nimble and easy to handle. You get disc brakes at both ends with dual channel ABS, and the braking performance is confidence inspiring. The riding posture on this motorcycle is slightly aggressive. You don't get a lot of space for the pillion as well. Also, there is no grab handle for the pillion. Instead, you get a strap to hold on to, and taking a pillion for a ride might feel awkward sometimes. The 17-inch alloys with radial tires offers excellent grip and genuinely inspire confidence while cornering. The Yamaha XSR 155 is priced from Rs 1.50 lakh ex-showroom. Now the closest rival we think to this bike are the TVS Ronin and the Honda Hornet 2.0. Personally, I like the Hornet 2.0 for its feature list, the design and the engine refinement. But Yamaha XSR 155 is also a capable motorcycle in terms of ride quality. The only real dilemma for me is the design. That's the one factor which makes me think twice. Everything else works well for me. I am Anvay Mahajan, signing off for Bike India.